All right. We'll call a BZA meeting to order for this Tuesday, October the 28th, 2025. Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Mr. Cron?
Present.
Mr. Gosnell?
Here.
Mr.
Present.
Smith?
Here.
Mr. Tieford?
Here.
Mr. Walling?
Here.
All right. Do we have any additions or corrections to the agenda?
None.
All right. Approval of the agenda as written with, all in favor, yea?
Oh, we have to have a motion?
Oh, a motion. I'm sorry, motion, yes.
Motion made.
Motion, all in favor?
Second. Oh.
That's good, I got you for the second.
Second and yes.
Yes.
Yes for all. I'm still on South Africa time. It's-
Yeah.
All right, now, next thing we have is the approval of the minutes. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second. All right. All in favor? Yes, aye?
Yes.
Unanimous? All right. Motion, minutes approved. All right, now we'll go ahead to BZA case 25-005-3505 Valley Pike. And we will hear from the city at this time.
Any more fives?
Any?
I, Naya Holt, affirm that the testimony I am about to give before the Board of Zoning Appeals is correct to the best of my knowledge. The address is 5200 Springfield Suite, Suite 100, Riverside, Ohio, 45431. And let me bring that presentation up. And as we stated, this is BZA case 25-005-3505, Valley Pike. Just to give you a little background on this case, this is an industrial site that is over 7 acres, nearly 8, 7.9, off of Valley Pike, very close to inner city. It is located within the source water protection area and the water resource area. Approximately a quarter of the site, or rather 1 acre, is used for a truck terminal. This is the front of the subject property where you can see that some of the trucks are being parked. It has an existing chain link fence, but the owner wants to expand some of the parking to add more trucks and to make sure that the truck site is secured, extend the chain link fence. And in doing so, that has triggered the need for a waiver because chain link fence under our current code does not permit a chain link fence in the front yard. And because of the height of the proposed fence, which is 6 feet, that also has triggered the variance, and that is why this case is before you today. So here is an aerial view where you can see some of the existing built-out part of the parcel right here, and then there's going to be a proposed expansion over this area, where some of the truck parking already is. So this is the adjacent property to the west. Some know if you know it as the gym. Here is the adjacent property, this kind of a vacant lot to the east. And there is the site plan where the existing fence and then some additional fence for the chain link will be along the front and wrap around the side. So more of that existing fence that I mentioned that's chain linked in the front to enclose what's existing there. And then more of where you can see a better view, just kind of backing up along the frontage where that new fence will go. And I'll give you more angles where you can see where that fence is proposed to be placed. And that's looking kind of straight on.
Naya, can we back up
Yep.
to the fence examples that are existing?
Yeah, I can,
Please.
yep. So we have one that is a mobile home park, and that is another industrial site.
Can I see the photo of the adjacent property to the east, please? I just wanted to take a look at that fence.
There we go.
Okay.
And they have a gate as well.
Okay, that helps, thank you.
Does anyone see any other pictures? Yes.
With an improvement to the lot by putting a fence up, do they have to put a sidewalk in?
Not like, no, not this improvement.
Okay.
Now, if they were going to build a new structure that is about 25% of what's already there, like the structure, or a whole new building, then yes, they would have to put a sidewalk in.
Okay.
How does the cemetery play into this?
That's a great question. So that is one of the conditions that we are suggesting. So let me back up. We are recommending approval because we do not find that this fence would impact the neighborhood. It's very similar to like the one Marty Cost, the one at the east, or some of the examples that we saw. It would be used to enclose and protect the site, but we want to make sure that the fence is not going to impede access to that cemetery. So there is an existing drive, but we want to make sure that that access easement is respected. So that is one of the conditions, is to verify that access easement and make sure that the plans that,
Just one more time.
Yeah.
On the access easement, the access is through this 7 acres?
so, go back to that.
I'm just trying to figure in my mind how you get back there.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Existing drive.
Yeah,
Go around.
we just want to make sure that this is still maintained.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's actually outside of their property. The access is not on their property.
Yes, it looks like that, but it is back here. So make sure that they have a survey or something that confirms where that access is.
Oh, okay. And they don't have that currently?
We have not seen that.
Okay. I was just asking for a friend.
Now, in relationship to the front of the subject site picture, does zoning have any say-so in cleaning up that fence as far as debris I see debris in it, brush, things of that nature?
So, property maintenance.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So if we get complaints about the way a fence looks, then we would follow up on that.
Thank you.
And if this, if it's related to the case, that would be something the board, but I would defer to our law director on that.
That's correct. It would go before the Property Maintenance Appeals Board for adjudication if there was an appeal. But our property maintenance code addresses things like debris, loose trash, accumulation of junk, which is what you're asking about, Vice Chair. So that would be separate from this board's purview. That's a property maintenance appeals review.
Understand.
All right, any other questions for the city?
The current area where they're parking trucks and so forth, is that all paved?
The paving has been expanded in a past review, and so anything that trucks are parked, so yes.
Okay.
Let me answer it directly, yes.
So they're not going to be parking trucks in the grass area at all?
No, so they do have a proposal to expand the paved area and park there. So anything that trucks are going to be parked on has to have a hard parked,
Paved,
like
yes.
asphalt
Okay.
or concrete.
And how big is that proposed truck parking area?
It's that 75 by 200 square feet.
75, okay, so is the idea of the fence then to encase the whole thing so they don't have to come back if they want to expand it later again?
The applicant is here to answer that, but that would be my assumption.
Okay,
But
I'm
confirm
fine with it. I
that.
was asking if that was the idea. Because it really, okay.
All right, anything else for the city? No? All right, then, thank you, Naya. At this time, we'll have the open the public portion of this hearing here at 6:10. And if we have anybody that will be speaking on this. We just want to make sure that you understand. Come to the podium, speak clearly, loudly, state your name, your address, into the podium so that it can be on record for everything. And do we have anybody that is in favor of this case, this variance and waiver that would like to speak? I am not going to pronounce it. I'll let you do that, okay?
Hi, good evening. My name is Mandy Kaur, and I'm in favor of that.
Can- Adjust the microphone and then just swear in right there on the podium there. There's a, there's a,
Yeah, it's on, isn't it?
It's on.
is it on?
It's on, it just needs to be up. You just, yes.
Yeah. And then,
Like the end. The other end.
the-
The silver part.
Can you hear me without mic?
we have to do it for the recording, yeah. It may not be on, I can't tell.
It don't sound like it is.
There must be something in there. Josh, before, there's something else that you have to do for the microphone.
Okay. Speak loudly for us if you don't mind. And right there on the podium there is the swear-in. If you could just raise your hand and swear, read that for us.
I, Mandy Kaur, address 3505 Valley Drive. Upon that, the testimony I am about to give before the Board of Zoning Appeal is correct to the best of my knowledge. Good evening, my name is Mandy Kaur, and I am actually an accountant with Dayton Metro Library, and I am very proud of that because I just got a job. And I'm in favor of that appeal. We need 6 feet fencing for our truck parking space, so that we are not afraid of any stealing or anything, because we have people who park their truck there right now, and we are just afraid because of that fencing is just 4 feet, so we need, for our safety, we need a 6 feet fencing. And we are very thankful if you do not do that.
All right, does anybody have any questions for the applicant?
No.
No? All right, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, do we have anybody else that's in favor of the variance and the waiver tonight? All right, do we have anybody that's opposed to it? All right, at this time, we close at 6:14, the public portion. All right. Guys, what do you guys think? Any questions or deliberation between ourselves? Thoughts?
I guess if we don't know the fence or the cemetery road, where that's at or how that works.
Tim, can you bring your microphone down?
Sure. If we don't know the cemetery road, where it's at and how you get around to it, you're saying we need some sort of a survey or something? Is that correct?
That was one of the conditions that's proposed and recommended.
Okay, can we approve it without that condition is my question.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just asking.
yeah, all those conditions are recommendations.
That, the whole thing is, my whole thing is that cemetery is, how do you get back there for folks that have people back there?
That's one of the main things that the city is requiring, you might
Yeah.
say, to make sure that there's access to the
Yeah,
cemetery.
those, yeah, recommended conditions.
Yeah.
Right, and just to clarify, the city is recommending approval with the condition that a survey be done and that easement be figured out.
Okay,
So
okay.
that that easement isn't impeded upon to
Right,
make sure it
that's
respects
my
the
concern as
cemetery
well.
rights. Correct.
So I
Making
can
sure
bring
that
those
future
up.
folks can get back there if they want to get back there to pay their respects. or-
Yes, and that's why
Would you
staff
like to
recommends that
see what those
condition.
Conditions are, would you like me to bring those up?
Yeah, bring in the
Yeah, please.
conditions. Bring the conditions up again.
Well, I understand their concerns, being involved with the trucking industry for over 40 years. And if there's an opportunity to break into a trucking lot of any sort, people will do it.
Yeah.
I mean, in a heartbeat. So I do understand their concerns.
Anybody else want to make any more comments here? Conditions are up on the screen there, showing the, to verify and avoid blocking any cemetery access easements, so. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Go to motion here. BZA case 25-0005 for the variance. I move to approve the variance under BZA case 25-0005 at 3505 Valley Pike with the recommended conditions based on the staff report, evidence, and testimony heard today.
I second that.
Okay.
Madam Secretary?
Mr. Cron?
Yes.
Mr. Gosnell?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Tieford?
Yes.
Mr. Walling?
Yes.
Upon BZA case 25-0005, variance 3505 Valley Pike, I moved, actually, I'm sorry, the waiver request. I move to approve the waiver request under BZA case 25-0005 with the recommended conditions based on the staff report, comprehensive plan, evidence, and testimony heard today.
Can we discuss on that first?
Yes, we can.
I'm all favor for the 6-foot fence and the chain link fence down the side and across the rear of the property, but in reviewing the east photo that I had posted up, that front fence looked more suitable for the entry to a business. It was a nice picket fence, not a chain link fence. So
The other business you're talking about?
The other
Correct.
business.
Could you bring
So-
that back up? The black fence is what you're talking about, right?
No, to the east.
This one?
No, that's a different one.
It's hard to see on the photo, but you see that front portion of the fence?
Oh, the gate?
What's more stylish?
Oh, it's a gated.
Yeah,
That's a gate.
That's a
Okay.
gate, but there's chain link along the
but
left.
there's chain link down the side.
Yeah.
I would like, to open discussion about making the front of that fence more like that picket style, just to give it more of appeal instead of just a chain link fence.
Okay. Board? Anything else to discuss? Thoughts?
For the distance that they have to go with that, that would be a real
Really
expense.
expensive. It'd be huge.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. All right, any concerns, anything else to add?
It's an industrial area, the other fences around it are chain link. And that added expense probably might make it prohibitive to do it. I don't know. I mean, that'd be pretty expensive. That's some nice fence.
So is vinyl coated chain link.
Vinyl coated chain
I'm
link.
not gonna argue that.
Vinyl coated chain
Not
link.
gonna argue that at
Well,
all.
and Mr. Vice Chair, to your point, one of the staff's recommended conditions is that the chain link fence be covered in a vinyl sheathing or
Yeah,
some
it's-
type of, I'll say decorative feature to your exact point for some aesthetic appeal since it is on the frontage.
Clean them up one at a time.
All right. All right, I move to approve, so we need a second.
I'll second.
Madam Secretary?
Mr. Cron?
Yes.
Mr. Gosnell?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Tieford?
Yes.
Mr. Walling?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And just to
All right.
make it clear, Mr. Chair, that your motion was with the recommended conditions.
correct,
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
All right. All right, now, moving on to staff discussion topics here from the city.
So, I believe it was last week, I sent an email about the annual planning and zoning workshop that's held at Sinclair. You are all welcomed and invited, of course, as representatives of the city of Riverside, as our Board of Zoning Appeals. If you are interested in attending, please let me know. I think I said by November 13th, I believe that date was, and we will get you registered and signed up. It is going to be held on December 5th. It is usually a mostly day affair, starting at 8 a.m., ending around 3.
Here, locally?
Oh,
Dayton?
Sinclair.
Sinclair, okay.
Mhm. Yep. So there's a light brunch that's provided and lunch.
Okay.
And they will have I know a mock hearing for boards and commissions, yes.
Mr. Chairman, we'll make it clear to those people that approved and they can leave. I
Oh,
mean,
yes.
nobody said anything to them.
No, yes,
Yes.
it has been approved. Ms. Naya will be in contact with you later and stuff like that, I'm sure, with everything else. But you feel free to go. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Anything else? That is it? All right. Well, I guess we adjourn the meeting.
Wait a second. I was busy.
You have to say each person's name, is there anything else?
I would like to address the council that we are on here. I would like to see our new enforcement officer show up for one of our meetings, or for us to have a informal or informal meeting with them and discuss what's going on with our city and what they're doing. There seems to be a lot of turmoil, to put it lightly, about why some things aren't getting done and some things in question. And I talk to a lot of people, and everybody knows I talk to a lot of people, and nobody has seen our enforcement officers. I haven't. I called the number that I had, and I never got a phone call back. We need to see who they are, talk to them, and just get more information from them and to them about what's going on in the city of Riverside. Because there's a lot of people, and people come to me because I used to be on council, and they know I've been on BZA for off and on forever, and they've got questions that I can't answer. And I'd like to put something out there that, so we can all get together and know who we're talking about, who, who's out there? Who do we have as our enforcement agents?
So we just have one,
One.
yes.
The other one quit?
So we just have one.
Okay. Who, man, woman,
It's just one lady.
one lady?
So I'm going to suggest, Mr.
But we
Seifer,
can have a
that,
conversation offline.
right, that this be maybe scheduled for a staff discussion item at a future meeting or at a work session, so that staff can prepare and possibly bring in Ms. Trexler or arrange for that to happen.
Yeah,
That would be more appropriate for us to schedule that on a future agenda.
right.
Thank you.
I think a work session would be great, a separate.
It would be
time.
more suited to a work session as opposed to a business meeting.
Right.
Is my legal
And I
suggestion to
think
the
that,
board.
especially when it aligns as we're making updates to the zoning code and the property maintenance code. So having her there when we talk about those changes and bringing those to you as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my next question, is when are we going to get an update on the codes and
Yeah.
what's going on?
So, yeah, when, it's still with planning commission right now, so when they are done, council has their update, so.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Okay, all right. Any others? Anybody else want to, because I have to make sure that everybody gets the last word.
You guys and Timothy figure it out.
All right, it's time to adjourn